Former President Donald J. Trump has announced plans for a new economic relief initiative he calls a tariff dividend, promising $2,000 payments to most American citizens. The proposal, which Trump unveiled on his Truth Social platform, is framed as a direct benefit funded by revenue collected from his administration's tariffs on imported goods. Trump stated that every American, except those he described as high-income people, would receive the payment. He claimed the plan would return billions of dollars generated by tariffs back to American households, calling it both a reward for hard-working patriots and a demonstration of his administration's commitment to America First economics. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has indicated that the proposal is still in its early stages and that it might ultimately take the form of tax relief rather than direct cash checks. Bessent suggested that the administration could also consider removing taxes on tips and overtime pay as part of a broader economic stimulus. While Trump described the payments as an immediate dividend, no formal legislation has yet been introduced to authorize a plan, and the Treasury has not confirmed any payment schedule or eligibility criteria. The announcement comes as the U.S. Supreme Court weighs challenges to Trump's sweeping use of tariff powers. Critics argue that the tariffs have raised consumer prices and strained trade relationships, while supporters insist they have bolstered domestic manufacturing and reduced reliance on imports. Trump defended his tariff policies by pointing to a booming stock market, record low inflation, and what he described as strong middle-class growth. Economists, however, remain divided on the actual impact. Some warn that using tariffs to fund stimulus payments could fuel inflation and ultimately cost American consumers more than they receive. According to Treasury data cited by administration officials, tariff revenues have topped $200 billion this year, creating what Trump's team views as an opportunity to recycle those funds directly to taxpayers. Still, analysts note that tariff collections often come from U.S. companies that import foreign goods, meaning higher prices could eventually pass down to consumers. Business groups and trade experts have also warned that expanding tariffs or relying on them for domestic spending could destabilize global markets and invite retaliation from major trading partners. The White House has yet to provide full details about who would qualify for the payments or how they would be distributed. Trump has previously used similar direct payment proposals to appeal to working-class voters, positioning himself as a champion of the forgotten American. While the idea of a $2,000 stimulus check has garnered enthusiasm among some of his supporters, economists and lawmakers from both parties have raised concerns about the proposal's fiscal sustainability and potential inflationary effects. For now, the tariff dividend remains more political promise than policy reality. Whether it becomes a tangible relief measure will depend on both congressional approval and the outcome of ongoing legal challenges to the administration's tariff authority. What is clear is that Trump's latest stimulus proposal once again centers on the populist economic message that has defined much of his political career, turning America's trade strategy into a direct benefit for its citizens.